We've had that
Today
months,
is the day.
months.
Oh, it's exciting. Okay, so Mike, we're gonna get things started with the San Francisco Mint. This is the dual core Silver Eagle.
Yes.
That we were giving you a little sneak peek at earlier on the day. I want to say, is this the first airing, brand new?
Very first airing, brand new.
Fantastic.
Limited quantities. I mean, you know, this is exclusive to my company. You can't buy this anywhere but through my company. Understand, I have the exclusive on the NGC dual core, and I'll explain what that means in a minute. It has a different picture on the front and the back. So that's a dual core. That's a very specialized, exclusive presentation that you have on this coin right here. So it's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. But let's talk about the coin. So as we're talking about proof sets, all proof coins are the same thing. So they're made expressly and exclusively for collectors. Okay, please understand that. Of course, no Silver Eagles are made for circulation, but this is the specialty part of the United States Mint. I mean, these are struck multiple times at higher pressures. I mean, in today's automated world, to strike a proof Silver Eagle, literally, they take it, they crank up the pressure on the die, okay? They strike it multiple times to make sure that it gets the perfect impression. It's what gives it this beautiful mirror finish that you see right here. It's struck so hard, it turns under such pressure that it turns that silver into a mirror. Look at that, I mean, into a mirror. It's absolutely stunning that it's just literally a mirror.
That is like
and then
work of art.
After they do that, every 10 coins, they individually literally hand wipe the dies just to make sure there's nothing on them, just to shine them up, just so that every single solitary coin meets the standard of a proof coin. So because of that, they're exceptionally rare. So the United States government this year is going to make somewhere in the neighborhood of about 40 million regular Silver Eagles. The SMint coin, they're only going to make probably about 200,000. So in other words, like 2,000 times rare. So I mean, it is significantly rare. So the United States government makes Silver Eagles since 1986. They made basically only 2 representations of this every year, the Mint State and the proof coin. 2006, they started the burnish coin, which they've already released this year, already sold out. So they made the proof coin and the Mint State coin. The Mint State coin they do not sell to the general public. So the proof coin is the only one they sell to the general public. Starting about 10 years ago, they made proof coins at the West Point Mint, and now they make them at the San Francisco Mint. So for this year, there will be 4 different American Silver Eagles. This is the last one that's going to be released for this year. We've basically sold out, you know, the W Mint, we've sold out the burnish coin, so I've got the proof coin, and then I've got the regular Mint State coin. Now the regular Mint State coin, like I said, 40 million coins. Right. But this coin that you see right here, this coin was just released, the San Francisco Minted American Silver Eagle. It is the last coin of the year. Traditionally, this is held until October, November, sometimes even early December. It is released incredibly early this year. I do not know why. The United States Mint is doing some other things. There's silver shortages. They got problems with all kinds of the things that they do. So for us to be able to have this coin, to be able to have it at all, I think is stunning. Now we add in the fact that we've got it in the dual core and it's certified perfect. So even though they take all this energy, even though they have all this effort to make these coins, to individually hand wipe the dies. Well, sometimes when they hand wipe those dies, little lint gets on it, and then you have a strike through, those coins aren't 70. Oh. Okay, so sometimes you go through whole batches of these. So even though they take extreme care, still only a relatively small percentage of these coins end up in proof 70 perfect holders. So of the 200,000 coins, there's going to be, or 250,000 coins, there's going to be 5 or 10,000 that are going to end up in all the certification companies, in PCGS, NGC, Annex, ICG. So in the dual core that you see right here, what we call the population, how many of these coins exist, we're talking about 500 coins. That's it? That's all that there's going to be in the dual core NGC. And what dual core means is this, it's an exclusivity of presentation. That's important, in other words, the label and how it's presented. Traditionally, the core, the part that held the coin, was just white plastic for years and years and years. And then some years ago, we started doing that a little bit differently. And so we came up with the idea of what's called a dual core. So in other words, what holds this coin in place is actually two different cores, because you have to print this side and then print this side. Traditionally, they were the same back and front.
I see.
Okay, so to do a dual core where it's actually two different images on the front and the back, and so it mirrors the obverse of the coin and then mirrors the reverse of the coin as well. And this dual core NGC, of course, one of the grading companies, probably the biggest grading companies in terms of how many coins are graded. This dual core NGC is 100% exclusive to my company. You can only buy it through me. So you add that exclusivity. Now you have the perfect coin. Now you have the proof coin. Now you have the SMint, the last Eagle that's going to be released in the year, and the rarest of the proof silver Eagles that the United States government is going to release in this year as well. As a matter of fact, the official release date, I think, is actually like today or tomorrow at the ANA show in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
We get an early little batch of them, what are called advanced release. I had some advanced release coins. Those are gone.
Already?
I believe, yeah, the NGC for sure is sold out. The PCGS, I think, I might have a few coins left. Annex, I think, is sold out. The advanced release coins, and then we go to first day of issues, and then our specialty dual core coins as well. So this is the first and could well be the only presentation, because my quantities on this is numbered in the hundreds.
Yeah.
I have a few hundred of these coins to go around forever. I don't even think that this is scheduled for the 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. show tonight.
I don't think they were expecting
it's the
to
only
make it.
presentation on the day and the very first time I've made it available.
And Mike, how many dual cores have you done in the past?
Well, I mean, you know, we bring out, it's only specialty coins.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know, we're talking about silver Eagles, okay, primarily silver Eagles. As a matter of fact, I think we only do silver Eagles in this, but it's always like, you know, the proof SMint or a specialty reverse proof coin. So regular American silver Eagles, we don't really do in dual core, because it's a very, very expensive process, even though we're not charging any extra for it. Right. This is kind of the normal pricing that we have. Now, the other thing to keep in mind that a lot of people don't realize is recently the United States Mint has raised the price of all their silver coins, including American proof silver Eagles. They've raised their prices about 25%. And so they are already now, I mean, just the price uncertified, ungraded from the United States Mint is just double what it was 5 years ago or 7 years ago. So already you've got that kind of built in, is this incredible thing that the United States government is making fewer coins and charging more for those coins. They are literally increasing rarity, collectability, and desirability just by virtue of manufacturing, So the fact that I have any of these coins is a testament to my ability to have access to coins, where we have access where nobody else does,
So
where we have access in the exclusivity of the distribution, the exclusivity of the holder, the exclusivity of designation as well. So you have exclusivity of presentation, which is the dual core. And you can have exclusivity of designations, which is like first day of issue annex when we have that, or advanced release. So there's all types of this, and every single solitary one of those adds to the collectability, but nothing adds more to the collectability than the grade. No matter what, the higher the grade, the more it's worth. And in coin collecting, the highest grade is 70. People always ask, why not 100, why not 10? Look, we're not that inventive as coin collectors. We're kind of geek out on the coins themselves. Half a century ago, a guy named Dr. Sheldon decided that when he was grading pennies that the scale should be 0 to 7, and we went, yeah, sure. And so we've been doing it that way.
Interesting.
Literally, we've been doing it that way ever since. Okay, so this guy decides arbitrarily 0 to 70, and so we said, sure, why not? We'll do that.
It works.
And so that's the way, basically, we've been grading coins for 75 years, you know, since he released his penny encyclopedia. And so it matters to all coins. So remember, the higher the grade, the more it's worth. And what difference does that make? The difference between a Mint State 69 and a Mint State 70 is oftentimes exponential. 10 times the value is often the case. That you see out there in the marketplace, particularly with vintage coins. So this Mint State or Proof 70 adds to the value. So then you have also within this, you've got the dual core, which adds to the value as well. All of that incredibly, incredibly, incredibly important. Probably the first and only full presentation I'll be able to do of the dual core.
That's going to be the case, Mike.
Last Silver Eagle of the year, last Silver Eagle of the year, rarest proof Silver Eagle of the year. We're done. So
and
if you're
it usually
looking
doesn't
for
come out till like
October, November, December.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Came out in July, actually. They announced it in July.
Right.
Official release date, August.
And first official presentation,
Right.
very popular, under $95 with FlexPay to get this at home. If you want to go ahead and save an additional $10, you can open up, we were saying, that HSN charge card is definitely the card to shop with for our collectors out there, and all the great perks that we offer throughout the year, like extra flex and VIP savings and all of those goodies. So check out all coin collection, all of our special opportunity buys